to her eventually. It really has got to her eventually. Bless. Time for a hot cross bun. As you've just seen, we've just had a selfie fetish. Thought we'd be getting a couple of selfies with the van before we take it home tomorrow. So yeah, selfies done. We're still heading towards the showers, so about another few miles up the road. Can't wait. Cheers. She's had a shower and she's washed her hair. Check this out. Woohoo! Looks like Glencoe got a little bit of snow over the last couple of days. It's piled up everywhere. The skiers are going mental. As you probably already noticed earlier on, Denise was filming me from the van as I was jumping in and out the van trying to get a few images of the road leading through Glencoe. It reminds me of like Route 66 and one of those American images, which I thought was pretty cool. So got out of the car, jumped in the middle of the road. It was quiet this morning. It was only about 8:30 in the morning, so I managed to get that road leading right down into the mountains, which is pretty ace. When we're heading back out of Glencoe now, because we're heading down towards Queen's Ferry, like I said, and stop by the bridge tonight. I'm going to see if I can get an image facing the other direction, but the light on these hills is awesome. The grey clouds, and it's all subdued and moody and atmospheric, just not easy to photograph. But for now I'm just going to chill out for 5 minutes before we start heading south. See you soon. We made it. We're at Queen's Ferry South, probably one of my top, if not in the top 10, definitely the top 3 of my all-time favourite things I've ever seen in my life. It's 125 years old, and that's it. That bridge there, it's the 4th rail bridge. It's hell of a bridge, it's huge. I've actually done an abseil off the top of it. I'll pop up an image and show you me on the abseil that Denise took last year or the year before. It was 165 feet abseil, so it's pretty cool. Since we've done that, they've built a 3rd bridge. The 4th road bridge, if you can see, is that one there, the dark grey one, and then behind it there's another one. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get out and go for a bit of a walk, probably show you these bridges, and I'll take the Fuji with me for a bit of a lightweight walk and see if we can get ourselves a bit of an image. And what we're hoping for later on is this 4th rail bridge lights up and they illuminate it at night, and it looks absolutely spectacular. Now from the other side I've got a couple of amazing photographs. Well, I think they're amazing. It's down to you to let me know whether you think they are. I'll put these images up later on once I've taken some more of this one, and I'll show you the ones I did last year and the ones I've done today. So we'll get a couple of pictures of the bridges, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later on when we do a night shot. See you later. I'm actually now stood in the river, or this, I don't know if it's a river or it's running down next to this, the pipe work going into the water, but there's a flow of water running through, and I'm stood in it at the moment. I've got a 60-second, a 1-minute exposure going, trying to get the greens in the rocks and the pipe work running out on the bridge in the background. There's a little bit of orange glow in the back, in the sky, and you can see the island underneath Right, that's cooked, that's been going for a minute. That's quite nice. That's actually quite nice. I'm going to need to move over slightly, get into a bit more deeper water. The reason being is, now I can see it, it's very, very dark on the screen. I can't keep taking these filters off, they don't come off very easy, but it's quite dark on the screen. So I'm going to run another one, f8, ISO 200, and on the Fuji you can set it to 60 seconds, which is pretty awesome. You say it's just a little tiny screw-on ND 10 stop filter, but the rocks in the foreground are green, the water's flowing away. A 1 minute exposure will make the sea totally smooth, and hopefully pick out all the detail in the bridge and everything. Yeah, I think that would look quite nice actually, even in colour. I'll bring the reds out of the bridge, the greens out on the seaweed and stuff. I think that would look pretty cool. So as long as I don't slip over and land in this water, because God only knows what's in it. Yeah, right, still counting down, 20 seconds to go. Another great feature with the Fuji, you can actually count down on the back, which is digital, which is pretty awesome. So I can see why a lot of people like these cameras. I still like me Canon, the 5D, but this is great for just walking around, lightweight, easy. 2, 1, done. Right, let's have a look. All the water's nice and smooth, you've got these lovely little green bits and the bridge in the background. Quite like that. Alright, another one done. I've been down on the beach in the night. I've been down on the shoreline to try and get a few photographs in the dark. Hello, third time lucky. I've just had the GoPro on 3 times and it hasn't recorded. I don't know what's going on with it. It's starting to play up. We've had nothing but problems this week. First we had problems with the van, I've had problems with my GoPro, I've had problems with my voice recorder. Anyway, I want to tie up a few loose ends. We're at the end of the week of Scotland, our Scotland tour. and we've been to a few places. Sligagan, don't know what the name of the place is, but the bridge with a little white house on the Isle of Skye. We tried to get up to Old Manor Store, got snowed out and rained out. We did get up to Ferry pools, as you've probably already seen last week, maybe, possibly the week before. This morning we woke up at... I have no idea what's going on with this GoPro. This is a brand new Hero 5 Black GoPro, and if you're watching this GoPro, it is rubbish. It is really and truly rubbish. Alright? I would like you to contact me and tell me what the hell I am doing wrong with it, because it keeps crashing, it doesn't record all the time, I just get a black screen on the back, and then I've recorded something and I turn around and there's nothing there. It doesn't switch off all the time, it doesn't switch on all the time. So if you're watching this GoPro, please tell me what's wrong with this. It's brand new and I've had it changed once, and I've got 2 brand new batteries, and it's still rubbish and it's expensive. Right, now I've got that rant over and done with, and if you're still recording and if you're still working, I'd like everybody else, or I'd like to thank everybody else for watching and staying with us. We've been up to Scotland this week. We've been to several places. You've probably already watched the last couple of weeks of vlogs of my trip and journey, a bit of a road trip around Scotland that me and Denise went on in our little Campervan Oscar, and it's been a pretty good little van. It's got us around, it's got us to all the places we needed to go. It got us out of the snow when it was snowing, kept us warm when it was cold, even though the heating, we had problems at the beginning of the week. But yeah, no, it's been a good little van, and we'll be sorry to see it go tomorrow. We're handing it back in the morning. We've got to be back for 10 o'clock in the morning, so I might not be able to vlog in the morning. We finished off tonight at Queen's Ferry. I've taken a couple of images in the dark, which I did try to video, but like I say, the GoPro just wasn't working. So from me and Denise, again, thanks for watching. See you all soon, and next time we'll be back in England. Morning guys, we're up. It's 6 in the morning, last morning of the trip. We're done. We've made it around Scotland. We've come out with a couple of nice images, and you've already seen them surely. So I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking to my trip through Scotland. We've obviously got to thank Oscar, the trusty little camper van from Classic Campers, and this is my view for the final morning. Forth Rail Bridge, like I said before, 125 years old, magnificent piece of art. And then you've got the old bridge, the grey one in front, the Forth Road Bridge, and then the new road bridge that was opened last year to take all the traffic. So yeah, we're done. I'm going to get my camera out in a minute. I'll take one final shot. So I'm going to back this on to the end of last night's thank you messages, and again we do thank you for sticking with us, and we hope you do share this video, and there was some content that was worth watching, because I know I can ramble on a little bit and talk a load of rubbish, but if there was a little bit of content that made a little bit of sense to you, and a little bit of content that was a bit more interesting to you, please pass it on. Please comment. As I've said before, do enjoy reading your comments, and from me, the 3 bridges, Denise inside, and trusty Campervan Oscar, I'd like to say, see you in the next one. Ciao for now.